So another update has been revealed the other day on the Nintendo Switch 2. So it's going to be, pre-orders are now delayed in Canada for the Switch 2. Anyway, so a little backstory. Switch 2 is scheduled for release June 5th. It was announced back in January of this year. April 2nd, we got a Nintendo Direct, showcased several games. We got the specs and other details on the console. And then later we got the price. Another thing that happened later that day, we got the price, was the announcement on new tariffs imposed by the United States. Nintendo later made the decision to delay pre-orders for users in the US. Now, according to Shinobi602 and Mobile Syrup, that's where I got my info from, they reported that Canada will now be affected by this, so it's going to be delaying pre-orders to align with the US. I would imagine that typically shipments would go into Canada, so even if they're not coming directly from China or Vietnam or Cambodia, I believe most North American shipments, if not all of them, well, at least most of them will come from Vietnam. But when they go into Canada, I would imagine they would typically go in through the US, so, and Canada also put tariffs on the United States. So Nintendo would again be losing money, and originally assuming they would pass it on to the consumer. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll take a loss. I'm sure they could get by, but I don't know what's going to happen. Now, I did actually forget to bring up, there is a thing called the Foreign Trade Act. Not very knowledgeable on it. It would take some time to really look into it to get an understanding of it. But it's possible that the Switch 2 could go to Canada, and they could possibly exclude the tariff from the US. But I don't know if that's going to happen for sure, and I am not very thorough on that. But I still wanted to throw out the Foreign Trade Act, just in case. So most countries will not be affected by this. I would imagine, I haven't heard anything on Mexico, but I'm kind of wondering if they're going to be affected by this as well. Hey, Blue. New information on pre-orders will be updated at a later time. Hey. Later time before release on June 5th, which is unchanged. So you could, for more info, you can visit Nintendo's official website for further details on Switch 2. Check back later for updates on pre-orders. Also, you could sign up with a Nintendo account to be notified when pre-orders will go live on the My Nintendo store. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.